Tennessee Titans defeat the Cleveland Browns 28-26. You're watching the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. And welcome to the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. Tennessee Titans defeat the Cleveland Browns 28-26. Titans with their first win streak since 2013. I had them winning this game. They won this game 2 games in a row, and they match their win total from 2015. They went 3-13 last year. Now they are 3-3. Pretty good if you ask me. Now, this was a game that the Titans, for some reason, did not take control of this game like they did last week against Miami. And, against Miami was, in it throughout most of the first half, I guess you could say. But you had the feeling that the Titans were just going to pull away, and they did. The Titans didn't quite pull away here. They let the Browns stick around, and they almost choked the game away, honestly. They almost did. But luckily for the Tennessee Titans today, they were able to escape with a victory. Marcus Mariota with a 3-touchdown performance today, 1 interception. And on the interception, I don't know why he keeps making this mistake. He keeps rolling out to either his right or his left and forcing balls down the field where they should not be. I don't know why he keeps doing this. It's completely unbeknownst to me. I'll never understand it. Now, luckily, this is only his second year. I'm sure by his 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th years in the league, he won't be making this same mistake. But it's pretty infuriating that he keeps making this same mistake. Bro, just go out of bounds, okay? You're not going to make the throw. Don't try to make the throw. I get it. You're trying to make a play, but just stop it. Please stop it. But I've been very critical of Mike Mularkey, and I know. I mean, I've been very, loud saying this, but look, I think you watched my video. That's one of my theories right now, because what did I say? I said what you have to do with Marcus Mariota is you have to spread the receivers out, and they did that today, especially with Kendall Wright, okay? They spread the receivers out, and you saw Kendall Wright doing probably his best game as a Tennessee Titan out there today. Over 100 receiving yards, a touchdown, a deep ball touchdown, 48-yard touchdown, Mariota to Kendall Wright. They spread out the wide receivers, and what happened? Marcus Mariota found success. This is what you must do. I'm telling you, he watched my video, because what we were doing against the Vikings and against the Raiders and against the Lions, it wasn't working. But when you spread out the wide receivers and you say, you know what we're about to do? We're just about to throw this football. The run game wasn't working today. Good. It forced them to trust Marcus Mariota, and when they trusted Marcus Mariota, and when they spread out these receivers, and when they intended to throw the football down the field consistently, they found success. Who would have thunk it? And also, some people said, well, they don't have anyone to catch the deep ball. What a bunch of junk. This is the NFL. If you are in the NFL, if you are a wide receiver in the NFL, I'm pretty sure you can catch a deep ball. And all of a sudden, they're throwing deep balls. And all of a sudden, Rashard Matthews is catching deep balls. Kendall Wright is catching deep balls. Tajay Sharp, for some reason, isn't doing anything, but still, he's out there running, okay? So you can throw the deep ball. He can throw the deep ball. I tried to tell you, Marcus Mariota can throw the deep ball. We saw 2 deep balls today. He can throw it. They can catch it. You just have to try it. You just have to scheme it. And finally, Mike Mularkey, thank you for listening to me. Coming into this season, what did I say? You can call me a Titans hater, a Titans critic, or what have you. What did I say? I had this team going 6-10 or 7-9. My official prediction was 7-9, and guess where we are? We're 3-3. If you would have asked me what our record would be at this point, it's 3-3. So despite my criticisms, despite my hate, I'm pretty freaking right, bro. So keep that in mind. Some of the things on the game for the Browns' perspective. You guys are doing the best you can. Cody Kessler, he's just not good at all. Don't be fooled by his stat line. This guy stinks. Honestly, I don't think he's very good at all. I mean, he's not completely horrible. He's a guy that can make the lead, be a backup quarterback, but he's a backup quarterback. This guy just flutters the ball out there. No zip, no velocity, no power on his throws at all. They're going to get intercepted eventually. And there's just no upside here with Cody Kessler. Not mobile at all. He had plenty of opportunities where if he was a little bit more mobile, a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, could have ran for first downs. Couldn't do it. He's limited athletically. He's not able to, toss the football down the field effectively. You can't stick with Cody Kessler. I think you know that, and I know that. Just do not be fooled by the stat line. Duke Johnson had a nice game today. He's really good. Crowell didn't do much. Terrell Pryor played well, man. It's so funny thinking about this guy being such a quarterback, a highly touted quarterback coming out of high school, played okay for the Raiders as their starting quarterback until they went with Derek Carr. But, he's playing really well, but y'all still have a lot of work to do, man, because you're going to win a game this year, one, maybe two games. I don't know which games, okay, because this was the easiest game on your schedule. Now, the way the Steelers are looking, they're still very good. They're still going to win 11, 12 games this season. But they like to have those games, okay, where they absolutely shit the bed, and that could happen at any moment. So don't be surprised if the one win you get this year is against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It wouldn't shock me the way this season is going. Also, maybe even the Bengals or something like that. So you will win 1 or 2 games, but you're just not winning more than 3. Forget about it. Y'all stink, okay? And that should be no surprise to anyone here. Danny Shelton had a nice sack today. Brian Arakpo for the Titans, he had another sack today. Derek Morgan's having sacks today. The pass rush looks good. Parrish Cox played okay, surprisingly. For the most part, he let up some plays to Terrell Pryor, but Jason McCourty's playing great. He also let up some plays, but that's fine. This Titans team is playing pretty well right now. Now, do I still want Mike Mularkey gone? I'm sure that's the question you all want to know. And first of all, I said I want him gone after the season. Let's clarify that. I never said to fire him in season. Now, after the season, if this is my perspective. If I, for some reason, came upon $2 billion, maybe $3 billion, I would buy this Tennessee Titans team. And if I were to buy the team, there is no way in hell I would keep him, because I would just say, I want a better coach than this. But if they keep him, I guess I can't do much. They're 3-3. Okay, they've matched their win total from 2015. I can't be upset when they keep him, because they're going to at this point. It's over already. If they lose every game of the season, then obviously we're going to have a discussion. But at this point, we are improved. Okay, good. But yes, we can keep him. If I were to buy the team, he'd be gone, and I'd just be looking for someone better, just because I wouldn't want to look at him in the face every day and talk to him and hear him say nothing. But for now, we are fine. Now, I'm very intrigued. Even though our team is decent, I'm not going to say good. A lot of y'all are going to start talking about the division. I'm not starting that discussion. Y'all can forget about that. I still think we're 7-9, probably 8-8 at best, at the very best. The Colts are going to lose tonight, to me. We'll see, but to me, they're going to lose tonight. Next week, we're facing the Colts, and I think we're going to lose that game. I really, really feel we're going to lose that game. The way we couldn't close out here against the Cleveland Browns, I think the Colts are going to sneak up on us and win that game. Now, the week after that, we face the Jaguars on Thursday Night Football. I'll have us winning that one. Okay, so we'll be 4-4. We'll be 500 yet again. But, man, if y'all try to do this again against the Colts, and Andrew Luck's been killing this team for years, this ain't going to work, man. The Colts are going to beat us next week, so just keep that in mind. Y'all got to finish games early and quick while you can. Let's move on to my takeaways from the early games. We'll do this pretty quick because I've been talking for a while already. My picks haven't been great. A little bit disappointing. I went with a lot of road teams, and that was the death of me today. Let's start with the Baltimore Ravens losing at the New York Giants. I had the Ravens winning this game, and I think it's a game that they should have won. The Ravens should have won this game, and I'm shocked. First of all, John Harbaugh, can you kick a damn field goal? I mean, this guy elected to go for it on multiple fourth downs in the red zone, should have kicked plenty of field goals, and also, for some reason, the Ravens defense, Eric Weddle, and the cornerbacks, Tavon Young, and the rest of those idiots, honestly, they let Odell Beckham get 2 long touchdowns. Ridiculous. Absolutely preposterous. I said in my preview, in my picks video, the key to this game is Eric Weddle. You got to be over the top. You got to double team Odell Beckham. You got to make sure he does not get good plays, big plays. That was perfect throughout the first half, and then all of a sudden the Ravens shit the bed and they lost this game. I'm pissed. because I had the Ravens winning this game. I tried to trust the Ravens, but guess what? Y'all won 3 straight to start the season. You've lost 3 straight now. I told y'all were frauds. You didn't believe me, and now you should believe me. As for the Giants, you saved your season. Okay, the NFC East is very competitive right now. I think it's the most competitive division in football right now. So we'll see where it goes from here. But Redskins, Giants. Winners now after losing 3 straight games. We'll see where you go from here. Let's move on to the New Orleans Saints defeating the Carolina Panthers. Yes, I had this game. I was watching this game to the very end. And man, okay, let's start with the Panthers, 1-5, and y'all started out horribly. I mean, absolutely horribly. What were you guys? You guys were down like 21-0, absolutely horribly. But you came back, you stormed back, and it's just a confidence thing with this football team. That's all it is. I mean, maybe not all it is, but I'd say that's probably 40% of the problem here. I think another percentage falls on some injuries, and then a big percentage falls on the fact they let go of Josh Norman, and also players just not playing very well. But look, when you guys are confident, you guys can score, go on a huge run, come back, storm back, or whatever. Because we saw this team week 1. They look like the Carolina Panthers week 1. They look like them. They lost in Denver. Yeah, they lost, but that was due to a missed field goal. If they make that field goal, they win that game. They look like the Carolina Panthers. They look like the Carolina Panthers against the San Francisco 49ers week 2. They look like them. It's just a confidence thing with this football team. And yes, the letting go of Josh Norman was stupid. It was dumb, and it's proving to be stupid and dumb. But man, 1-5, and you will win some games. Okay, you're still a more talented team than plenty of teams out there in the NFL, but it's over. In terms of the playoffs, it is over. You will make a run, but I just don't see how you can be better than 9-7 at best, and that is at the very best. For you to go 9-7, you have to go 8-2 in your last 10 games. That ain't happening. So I say probably 7-9 at best. I'm projecting 6-10 as of this moment. That's what I'm projecting, but we'll see what happens. Let's move on to the San Francisco 49ers, who got their ass kicked in Buffalo. You started Colin Kaepernick. He had a nice touchdown to Torrey Smith. Had some nice throws here and there. But at the end of the day, the 49ers just aren't very good. You can't allow the Bills to score 45. I mean, the Bills are not that potent offensively. Their run game looked like world beaters today. I mean, they looked legendary today. LaShawn McCoy, Mike Gillis, Lee, everybody was running for touchdowns today if you were a Buffalo Bills running back. You just can't let this happen, man. The 49ers just aren't very good. And Bills, hey, y'all are competing for a playoff spot, man. Hell, maybe to you were competing for the AFC East. I don't think so. I think the Patriots are dominant. But hey, if you want to believe that, go ahead. But you guys are definitely competing for a playoff spot. Let's move on to the Redskins defeating the Philadelphia Eagles, and it appears as if the Eagles are frauds, and I didn't want to believe so. I had this team going 4-12 heading into this season. I thought after the first 3 weeks they looked fantastic. Carson Wentz looked fantastic, blah, blah, blah. Their defense looked great, but maybe it was just a byproduct of facing the Browns, the Bears, and, the other team that they faced. I can't even remember who they faced. So it looks like that's just the case. Oh, the Steelers, that was a very impressive victory, but maybe that was just like a 1-week aberration, man. What's going on with this football team right now? They're just getting down early, can't come back. Passing offense isn't good enough. Even with Carson Wentz, the wide receivers just aren't too inconsistent. And the Redskins have won 4 straight games, back in the running for the NFC East title. Them, the Cowboys, I think every team in this division is still in it. The Eagles have some work to do now, but every single team in this division is in it right now. Giants have some work to do as well. And Redskins, I mean, impressive, man. Kirk Cousins playing well once again. Matt Jones playing well. Some whispers that he may be benched. Not after this game. Matt Jones played really well. Had a 58-yard run at the end of the game to clinch this game. Miami Dolphins defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Steelers, what happened? I mean, an absolute fart, an absolute out there by the Pittsburgh Steelers today. What happened? Honestly, I didn't watch this game. I just saw the score on Fantasy Cast and saw some highlights. What the hell happened? Jay Ajayi running for 204 yards, 25 carries, 2 touchdowns. Absolutely ridiculous. This is a Dolphins team that before this game was the worst in the NFL when it came to running the football. They face you, and Jay Ajayi gets over 200 yards rushing. Absolutely ridiculous. Ben Roethlisberger did not look well today at all. Threw 2 interceptions, got injured, came back. bad. I mean, absolutely bad by the Pittsburgh Steelers. And look, I have y'all beating the Patriots in the AFC Championship game, but if y'all want to do that, y'all got to play better than this. I don't know if it's like you guys face these teams and you're like, okay, we're going to win. We don't care. Let's go lose a game or what. But Jay Ajayi, man, wow. We move on to the Detroit Lions defeating the LA Rams 31-28. You know, I went with the Rams to win this game stupidly now. You know, the Rams, I don't know what's up with this football team. I mean, how can it? Does anyone have the blueprint? Does anyone have the answers as to what this Rams team is? Today, Case Keenum looked fantastic. And everyone else, the defense looked horrible. I mean, I don't get this team. They missed Trumaine Johnson, yes. But, man, to give up 31 against the Lions, I don't get it. I don't understand this team. I never will, ever. I will never understand the LA/St. Louis Rams. I will never, ever. And as for the Lions, they saved their season, okay? They're 3-3. We'll see what they can do from here on out. I still don't think that they're very good, but we'll see, okay? We will see. And we move on. Damn, there's a lot of games. To the New England Patriots against the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Patriots win pretty easily. You know, I was a little offended on the part of the Bengals that everyone was giving the Bengals no chance to win this game. And early on, it appeared as if I was right because the Bengals actually went up after I think it was like early in the third quarter, or maybe it was in the second quarter, whatever. But then the Patriots just stormed away after that. Tom Brady was pissed. Rob Gronkowski, gronk. This guy was absolutely dominant. Jesus Christ. And Tom Brady as well. So the Patriots, they're great. And Bengals, y'all have some stepping up to do. I mean, y'all still have talent, but playoffs this year, y'all have some work to do if you want to get in that conversation again. And finally, the Jacksonville Jaguars defeat the Chicago Bears 17-16. Yes, this is one pick I got right. Thankfully, Jags go to Chicago and win, despite really a horrible first half performance, especially offensively. Even through the first three quarters, Blake Bortles had another bad interception, and they can't run the football, man. It doesn't matter if it's Chris Ivory or TJ Yeldon. They can't run the football consistently at all. But luckily for them, the Bears just don't know how to win games right now. You know, they won their nice little divisional game against the Lions, but man, that was a nice little divisional game. I don't know how many games going to win this year, man. I think that was just an aberration. I think that was just an outlier, man. Don't expect the Bears to win many games this season. Don't pick them to win many games this season. Jaguars win here. We'll see what you can do moving forward. I don't think you guys are very good at all. At all. You know, you won against Chicago just because they choked it to you, but man, how can you be impressed or encouraged by this Jacksonville Jaguars team? I don't know how you can do it. Now, I'm very intrigued to see who's better, the Jags or the Titans. I think both of their teams will win at home. We'll see in the upcoming weeks. So there you go. Those are my takeaways from the early games, week 6 of the NFL season. What do you want to comment down below? I want to know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, and most importantly, to subscribe. And until next time, this is the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. I'm out. Peace.